for my plate. Now, junior biologists, congratulations. Okay, so if you want to take these out, each of you is going to set, each of you is going to set 2 traps. You're going to set, you're each going to set one in the pond, and then we'll each set one in the creek. Okay, so these 2, yep, that's a top and a bottom. So take that one out, right? Josh, you take the next pair.
Next pair is under some.
Okay, so separate them.
So this is
Yep, exactly.
Oh, right in my ear, stupid mosquito.
We're not used to bugs.
Yeah, I know, you guys live in heaven. Okay.
We lived
Good
in heaven.
job. Okay, you keep holding it, and I'll get this. Okay, now we put those together.
So what's the objective of...
So for me, if I was doing this for work, I would say we set the traps at 9:45 p.m. The air temperature was 76 degrees. It was calm. Skies were clear. And I would write that down in my notebook.
Would it make a difference if it was cloudy, like?
It might, or if it was really windy, they would go to different places in the water. So you can each leave one net here, one trap. Okay, and then, sorry puppies.
Sorry, annoying
Okay,
puppies.
so what we're going to do is have, Josh, why don't you go down here? Just go in the grass down there. Just. Whoops. And so if I can have your trap for a sec. So minnows, usually their life involves going near the edge of things. So given that we now know that, which way would you want this trap to go? Do you want it to go this way or this way?
This way, so they climb
Right.
along the edge.
Right, so they're going to be curious. They're going to go, what the heck just arrived in the neighborhood? Let's check it out. So what we're going to do is you're going to, I should have brought an empty one to show you. So Josh, you're going to throw this out about like that far, let's say that far up, bottom of the ladder. A little bit more.
You almost have it.
Go down the ladder part.
Wouldn't the dog food get wet and dissolve, or is this...
It still smells to the fish. Just climb backward down the ladder a bit there, but that's it. And it's just something very, very different in the world. So now throw it out about a foot. So that it goes farther down the ladder. Like we like what it's doing, but we want it about 2 runs.
So go down if you can.
So what's the big...
I know, right? Like, look at this. Look at he made it nice. That's a pilot's I know. He got so low. And I look like he can look at this.
Oh my gosh, like he's crazy.
It never ceases to thrill the heck out of me. I was just looking at you like,
Carl just like stand there.
yeah, I'm surprised I'm like...
Needs big eyes because it eats bugs that are much smaller than it. So you'll see some of our other fish that we're going to find are not going to have such big eyes. So let me go back. Could be food for something else. Okay. And lots of different kinds of sticklebacks. But do you see how they have their front fins are kind of going like that right near their eyes? Josh, do you see those?
Yeah. Is there?
So these guys are related to seahorses.
They are.
They, like seahorses, do that little flutter back and forth, and this kind of fish does too. So this is probably Manitoba or Canada's and maybe America's most common minnow, and they're kind of the bottom of the food chain. Everything eats them. So they're no, this guy's not interesting. Hey,
He's trying to get out.
yeah, we'll let him out in a second.
And are they all the same?
I can't tell yet. Okay, so I'll tell you. One of the things that, whenever you guys are around nature or whatever, like fish swim in schools, right?
Yes.
So when these guys are relaxed, they're either going to just sit down or kind of stay in one place, like that one's doing, or they'll swim in circles around. But when they panic and they're bashing into each other, that's like so stressful for them. So what I do is I send them kind of quiet energy or feelings, and right away they calm down. And sometimes I say to them, shh, 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 and they just settle right down. So people think
She's the fish whisperer.
it's just
Where?
That's a big leech at the bottom here.
Whoa! Oh, they look really weird.
Oops, let me see if I can get out of the
That one's
lake.
a fast one.
So I'm surprised the leech couldn't get out.
Yeah.
It would have to find its way up to the hole.
And it's they're blind.
Aren't they? They're blind, right?
I don't know that they're blind.
They don't. It doesn't look like they have any eyes. So.
I think they just smell.
Do you think? I don't know. Well,
I've
we
never
could
noticed
research
it.
that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Is that a lot for?
Yes, it's a lot, and that's what I expected, that we would find lots in the creek here,
Or in the river, in the pond?
or in the pond. Yeah, thank you, and not as many in the creek. And why do you think that might be, guys?
Because the pond is like still. It's still water. That means the fish just keep on coming around here, giving them more time to mate in one area or mate in this one area. So there's a higher population of fish per.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the creek, it's always moving, so the fish are always swimming downstream or upstream. Meaning they're changing. In here, they don't change.
Yeah. Do you agree with that, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything to add?
Kind of. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's a really good explanation, and I would agree with you. I thought we would find a couple more in the creek, so we'll, with our new nets, we'll see, our new traps. But maybe the water was rushing too much, because if we were in